Hey folks, we're live. At just this moment, it's just me. So say hello if you're here in the chat. And as always, let me know if the sound is weird as we all try to guess what is going to go wrong this week. I'm checking some stuff out here. We're going to show you we're going to show you the Jackbox Party Pack, basically, and give you some information on when it's coming out, how much it's going to cost, all of that stuff. Excuse me as I watch. I'm queuing things up off screen, so I apologize if I occasionally get a glassy look in my eye and seem distracted. Let's see. See, I don't know if you can hear people cursing somewhere else in the office. All right. This is riveting viewing right now. Who's here in the chat? I see Monato Air. It's so hard to know these names when there's no spaces. Theo Odd Linguist. Oh, the Odd Linguist. Smash Whammy. Junior JRSA. Stuart Fulcher. Robo Bowler. Robo Bowler asked, I missed the beginning. What's happening? So far, nothing. It's just me messing around with stuff off screen. But we're going to talk about the Jackbox Party Pack, and I'm going to give you some details and answer your questions. And I assume other people in the office are going to come in and join us at some point. But everyone is working like crazy to get this stuff out. So it'll be lightly attended on this side. I'm having a Diet Coke instead of a beer because I'm trying to keep my wits about me. All right, let me queue up one more thing here. Okay, I guess maybe we'll go ahead and get started. First question, Mondo Air asks, how's the weather there? It's a little cold. I also like how I'm not the only person in charge of posting as us in the feed. Someone says, we like to see you alone from the Jackbox Game official chat. Hey, DJ MTP. DJ Kipling says, so excited for the party pack. We are excited for the party pack and the fact that you're going to get to see it real soon. Everyone's fan favorite, Ben Jacobs, just peeked in for a second. And our cardboard cutout of Steve-O, who is the editor-in-chief and head writer of You Don't Know Jack, is back there, replacing Regis this week. Ben, would you say that you're excited for the party pack?
The what?
Are you excited for the Jackbox Party Pack?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Junior JRSA says, what games are you playing? That's a good question. We can kind of leave that open to what people in the chat want to play. I'm going to show you generally what the party pack looks like, answer some of your questions, and we can play a couple things. Maybe we'll close that out by playing Lie Swatter, because up to 100 people can play that, and that way everyone can play. Maybe we'll play Drawful. We'll see. Flacco Jones, I was going to ask if the party pack was coming out on PS4 on 11/18, but I think seeing the controller answered my question. Seeing the controller.
Yes, the answer is
yes. Yes, because of the PS4.
No, that's a secret.
Here's the main. So the Jackbox Party Pack is coming out next Tuesday. Obviously, these things take a while to populate in the store, so it'll probably be there by later in the day. It'll be on the PS4, PS3, and Xbox One.
Also, yes, it's US only right now. Wait, that's not true. That's not true. It's
North America.
North America.
And
right now.
parts of South America.
Yeah, you guys might want to come closer to the mics. It might be harder to hear.
They don't deserve to hear my voice.
Luke is like,
Not that far
I'll
away.
hide behind Arnie's shoulder and be barely heard. Yes, North America only. However, before people even ask, we are also working really hard on a Steam version, and that is not region specific. Is that right?
It's worldwide, baby.
That's worldwide, so you'll be able to play it on Steam all around the world. Zakaria asks, is Licewater ever coming out on Android? And is there any chance for Jackbox support for apps on the IG Spectrum 2? LG Spectrum 2.
The answer is no, and no.
We're not focusing as much on mobile right now, so but you're going to be able to play Licewater on console or PC, and it's even better. So you're definitely gonna. It'll be better than playing it on your Android phone. Will we get a price for the pack today? Yes. Who wants to say the price?
$24.99.
$24.99 for everything. Yeah. So you're gonna get a new You Don't Know Jack that has 50 episodes at least, I believe, in it. All new content except for a little bit of it from. There's a couple episodes at the end that are repeats from the You Don't Know Jack party that was on iPad only that very few people ever played. And also you get Fibbage XL, which is Fibbage plus 50% more content. You get Licewater, which has, I think, 6,000 questions in it. You get Drawful, which is awesome.
Drawful's the best game
and
ever.
has over 1,000 prompts in it. You get Wordspud, which is endlessly weird and funny. JBG Evan says $24.99. That's so reasonable. I'm pretty sure that's Evan who works here.
And yes, it is so reasonable.
Junior JRSA is You Don't Know Jack 2015 also coming out on PS3 and Xbox 360. It is coming out on PS3. As of now, it is not coming on Xbox 360. It's very difficult to self-publish on 360. Almost impossible.
Impossible.
Hi, Evan. Evan just heard me 30 seconds ago. So unless, if we reach some level of success, that's
Probably not
enough. But it seems unlikely that it's going to come out on 360.
We are going to outsell GTA 5, Far Cry 3, and Dragon Age combined.
Bubba Gump for Life asks, do we get good beard trimming tips, Arnie?
Good. He didn't say good.
He didn't say good. Yeah, because I don't have any good ones. I did trim my beard for the first time in my life recently. I just...
In your life?
Yeah. I usually just grow it out until it's a mess,
And then
shave it off, grow it out till it's a mess, shave it off. But I use like a clipper thing, and with the...
It looks
things,
fantastic.
It does look pretty good. It does look good. Flacco Jones asks, is Fibbage XL in the Party Pack going to be a separate game from the Fibbage I already own on PS4 or an upgrade expansion? Fibbage XL is the Fibbage that you know and love with 50% more content. The new content is placed at the beginning of the game, so if you've been playing Fibbage, you won't be seeing repeats for quite some time.
Also, is
that correct?
Achievements that you get some new achievements in it too. So it's a completely separate product entirely from the Fibbage that you already have.
What if I want more than 5 games? Asked JBG Evan. So Evan, if you can make another game by Tuesday and put it in, there will be another one. Lithium HHAX asks, can we bring You Don't Know Jack back to TV?
You can play it on your TV.
It is definitely on your TV. How many episodes was the original You Don't Know Jack TV show? It only lasted like 5 episodes, I think, with Paul Rubens as the host.
Is PlayStation cross-buy? Forget. No, you don't get the PS3 cross-buy.
Fibbage was.
Sorry.
Yeah. Are they all going to be in one app so we can switch games and continue in a single stream? Yes, they're all going to be in one app. And in fact...
Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up.
Also, I like how people in the chat are saying 6 episodes. People in the chat know more about stuff than we do.
Well,
all right.
What has 6 episodes?
The TV show.
Oh. Look at those Mike Jackbox plays. What the fuck?
All right. In case people are really excited about
legal text.
The legal text, there it is. I like the little things that pop up in the mouth hole in the background, if you catch those.
There's the sexy owl.
Let's see. How's the volume, by the way, folks? Let me know if it's too loud on the game. Alexa asked, "Is this game coming to the UK?"
No.
On PC.
On PC.
You'll be able to get it on Steam. We are still looking into possibly releasing it on console in other parts of the world.
So it might happen.
Yeah.
If there's enough,
If there's enough sales interest.
Enough people are interested in it, then it might happen.
We recognize and appreciate that people in the rest of the world are excited about the game, and we want to get it to you. The only problem is that there's a whole other rating system. It's complicated and expensive, especially for a small company like us, to bring it to other parts of the world. So we're looking into it, but we can't make any promises.
Keep whining at us, and maybe we'll do it.
Yes. Let's see. Let's look at it.
Boop.
Ooh. There are little videos. How exciting. I guess we don't need to see us right now.
Get help. Let's
Yeah.
show them the help screen.
Help.
Let's show them the help
Ooh.
screen.
It is kind of neat, actually.
All right, let's look at the help screen. Yes, this explains how to use your mobile device. It's pretty exciting. All right, hey, we seem to be getting more people showing up.
Make sure you don't skip step 6, which is whee!
Whee! All right.
This is the best loader in console gaming.
It is kind of like I'm excited.
Price question.
Hey, it is $24.99.
Oh, someone in the chat say yes, it is not $60. Although I should show the video again at some point. Wildcoder says somebody's not been watching the trailer we released last week. We released last week. All right, that's one of us. You know what? Speaking of that, let's quickly watch the trailer again, and then we'll play one of the games. And you guys in the chat about what game you want to play. Someone already voted for playing Word Spud, so maybe we'll play that one. I'm trying to remember which of these is the video for the trailer.
Have you showed Jack yet?
Day 1 by for sure.
Oh no! You've tried other party games, but they're just so hard to control. Now, the makers of the hit trivia party game You Don't Know Jack introduce the Jackbox Party Pack. The Jackbox Party Pack has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6, but 5 unique and hilarious party games for one crazy low price. Order today and you'll get the Trivia Riot You Don't Know Jack 2015 with hundreds of hilariously twisted trivia questions. And the BS slinging Fibbage XL. But that's not all. You'll also receive the hilariously bizarre drawing game Drawful. The racy as you want to be word game Word Spud. And the wacky fact-filled Lie Swatter. All for one ridiculously low price. Most video party games can cost you $30, $40, $50, even $75 for one game. And you just never have enough controllers for everyone to play. Well, with the Jackbox Party Pack, you can play all 5 games using your phones and tablets as controllers. So don't waste time with those other party games. Get the Jackbox Party Pack now and be the toast of game night. Order your Jackbox Party Pack today.
Obviously, you can't order it today. Yay, thumbs up. You can't order it today, but you'll be able to order it on Tuesday at some point as it populates in the store. Let's play something. There have been some votes for Word Spud, some votes for not Word Spud, some votes for Drawful, some votes for Fibbage. I feel like everyone's gotten to play Fibbage.
Fibbage is already out. You can go buy it.
Fibbage is the most played of any of the ones in here. All right, here I'm going to quick answer this question because it's an important one. Kicking222 says, does the You Know Jack have new episodes over the 360 PS3 version, or are they completely different? The content is 100% different from the 2011 360 PS3 version. All new questions, a few new question types. There are a couple of episodes from the YDKJ Party game that we released on iPad, but I'm guessing very few of you ever played that, and even still, there are a lot of new episodes. And just as a quick tease about You Don't Know Jack, I know a lot of you are fans of, on the Facebook game, Elephant, Mustard, Teddy Roosevelt, or Dracula. So, unfortunately, that category is not in the new game, but this category is.
Albert Einstein, are Uranus? Comes out of his butt. I never noticed that.
So that's something to look forward to. All right. Now that Sierra's back, does that mean we'll see Fifth Dementia and offline games on Steam?
No.
No, probably not anytime soon, if ever, unfortunately. All right, let's play something. I know I feel like I've just been annoying people by talking and not playing anything. All right, we've had enough requests for Word Spud. We're going to play a quick round of Word Spud.
Look how fast it loaded.
Ooh. There's your room code up there, so go ahead and... Let's see how quickly people get in the game.
Hashtag it comes out of his butt.
So, I guess... will you guys add more content post-launch? We don't know yet. We're still focusing on the launch. It's possible.
Oops, we got kicked out.
Yeah, let us launch the game first, and then we'll let you know.
Let's see. Where's a good place to...
Oh my god, what's happening?
All right, go ahead. Someone go ahead and start it. We only need so many people in 30 seconds from now. Someone go ahead and start it.
Apparently, WebSockets are not supported on your browser.
What browser?
Tell us what browser, and we'll tell you to get a different one. PC release day is soon.
Elephant Peanut Albert Einstein was not on the Facebook app. That was...
yeah, PC release date we're shooting for before Thanksgiving, so very soon, although it's still a little up in the air. Are all the Party Pack games going to be at the new URL, nomorefibbage.com? I like people to be sad about the loss of...
Fibbage.com, you won't use... You can still use Fibbage.com to play Fibbage on it, I think.
Kicking222 asks, so now that I'm in the game, how the hell does this work? That's a good question. We're still trying to figure that out.
When the word comes towards you, type in a word that goes after it. The end.
People are thinking about the Elephant Mustard Teddy Roosevelt in the iOS app.
Oh, was Elephant Mustard Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah, not the
new one.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? I don't think it was.
The Facebook iOS app, yeah, it was. That's where that came from.
I didn't think.
Elephant Mustard Teddy Roosevelt, not the peanut one. The
okay, that's
original
right.
one.
Yeah, that was on Facebook. They meant the Uranus.
Let's see what people are. Oh, we forgot to bet on people. That's what we did.
Yeah, but
last time.
I don't have any money.
You're not feeling.
I have to pay to get a new sewer line, so I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So you after everyone so you enter it, everybody votes, and a check mark means they like it, and an X means they hate it.
Like Kicking222 does not like England is amazing. He is
amazing race.
Anti-England. Kicking 222 again does not like Amazing Grace. And I'm weirdly obsessed with how Kicking 222 votes.
He hates everything.
Invisible Man. I'm gonna give it. I'll just give him you know, a real world thumbs up.
Kicking 222 did not even vote.
Didn't even vote.
Man.
Man.
I like where this is going.
I would type in man. It's hard to please Kicking 222.
Of Steel. Ooh. Oh, he liked that one. Ooh, that was a really good one.
RC Cola asks, does Jackbox Games require 2 players to play them? Some do, some don't. Like Fibbage requires 3 players.
So it's just 2, Drawful's 3.
Everything else is Last Water's 1. You know, Jack is 1.
I think you can play Wordspot by yourself.
Wordspot is
You
2.
can play Wordspot by
No, you
yourself.
can't.
No, you can't. You have to have 2 players. It's an excuse to make friends. I like up yours.
Yeah. I'm going to turn the music up just slightly. I just love the music in this game so much. But please tell me if music gets annoyingly loud.
I think this is the best music we've ever had in this game. It's just so different and weird.
Especially when you play it at home and you get it on a good sound system, like you hear, it gets more and more intense as it goes on. It's really awesome. I'm a big fan of Andy Pollin, our sound guy.
Truly awful. What? Nice.
Junior JRSA says, nobody likes England, they're lost. Oh, I thought they were talking about localization again, but they're just talking about the game.
For Lydia Shortcake, go ahead and submit a comment on our Facebook page and we can help you out.
With your iPad version.
Yeah.
No, Andy Pollin is not coming to the stream.
If you're ever wondering what the face behind a lot of the responses from the Facebook page, or you know, if you have like a technical problem, Luke is often the person responding to you, so. Mr. Game Show says, where's Cookie? I don't know.
You know what? We haven't checked in on him in a while.
He could be dead for days in his apartment. No one's checked in on him.
PC is not coming out on Tuesday, but it's coming out later.
PC will be out real soon. We just don't have an official date yet, but we're hoping before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So if
I also like how Lies is on the screen while we're saying all these things.
If you are patient, then you will get what you want.
The Junior JRSA says, is Andy Pollin coming to the stream? We'll have him on sometime soon. We actually tried to have him on a couple weeks ago and the sound didn't work. He works remotely. What Luke says out loud is often different from his polite written response. Oh, that's Evan, yeah. I'm going to stop reading Evan's comments in the chat.
$24.99. $24.99. It's a worldwide PC release at some point. I didn't say Cookie was dead.
I did. I heavily suggested he's dead.
Oh, we just haven't seen him in a while.
What if we just casually announce that we killed off Cookie?
He's dead.
He's dead, so the new host is Ben.
It'd be really dark.
Ooh, tie!
A tie!
Let's see what horrible things people wrote. Bottle of beer, belly dancing queen of...
Oh, son of a
people already
bitch,
started
guys.
pretty fast. You know what? Let's play something else and not just let the same people roll over to different games. Yeah, we're going to do Drawful here. I'm going to queue it up. Sorry, folks, I'm going to kick this game. L's Putty asks, how much will it cost? M-U-T-C-H for much. How much will is cost? It costs $24.99. A great deal for all. I mean, it's less than the 2011 console, you know, Jack game, and it contains it has 5 games on top of the you know Jack.
All of the games in this thing are huge.
Yeah.
Wordspot is infinitely playable.
Let's see.
It's random. It randomly decides whose word as it goes through the
All right,
list
let's
of players.
play Drawful. So get your keyboards ready to. Only 8 people will get a play. So
get your fingers ready to draw. full.
There's the room code at the top. Go to jackbox.tv. While we're waiting for people to enter the game, go ahead and ask us any questions you want. They don't have to be related to the games. You can ask us hypothetical questions.
Did you guys do the voices in You Don't Know Jack commercials or as interns?
You don't have interns.
You know, sadly, the world inside You Don't Know Jack involves a lot more people than actually work here.
Yeah.
Like, it's a more bustling situation. But we do a lot of the voices. Yeah, most of the voices are done internally. Occasionally we'll have friends. And
I have yet to voice anything in any game that we've done.
You've definitely done voices, right, Luke?
Yeah.
Actually, there was one commercial where people go, "Yay!" and I was one of the yays.
I've done a lot, maybe too many. I do the voice of Bob, the guy in the booth that yells at Cookie every once in a while. I do Vance Van Van from Vance Van Van's Van Lot. Hey, okay. Beaded curtains. That's me. Will Jackbox.tv be the go-to URL for all these party games? Yes, moving forward they will.
What's the game design scene like in Chicago? Are there a lot of studios there? No.
About 5.
No.
There's a lot of little. There's
a handful of small ones. There's Wargaming, and
Yeah.
there's NetherRealms.
There's a lot of indie games that come out of Chicago, though, too. Isn't
a handful.
Octodad comes out of Chicago, right?
Will there be a DVD of the Untitled Jack TV show? No.
Blu-ray only.
Unless you make one, then no.
As soon as Cupcake finishes their drawing, go ahead and start the game. I hope we haven't gotten a situation where Cupcake can't.
Is Volition still in Chicago? Yes.
What is
Is Chicago really Champaign? Or,
They're like they're outside.
yeah, they're down south a little bit.
Yes, we're looking at a Steam release. In fact,
Was Cupcake gone?
Okay, so I'm sorry, guys.
Wait, whoa.
All right.
Whoa!
We were seconds away from me shutting it down.
Looks like there are 8 of you. I'm impressed. I can never convince 7 people to come over to my house. Let's get to the game.
All right. Oh, sorry.
I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd.
We don't need to see the
like
drawing screen for a long
Crime
time.
Dog or Snowpiercer. Draw a picture on your device
Snowpiercer.
that
Is that
will
good?
have a title,
Yeah.
and when you're done,
Snowpiercer is an awesome movie. It's currently on Netflix streaming. It's totally worth watching.
We have 62 people watching.
Don't mess this
Yeah,
up.
hey, 62 people. For those of you who have never seen Drawful before, basically what's happening now is everyone has gotten a different prompt to draw something. They're all drawing it on their device, either their phone or tablet or computer. Then we're going to guess what those things are, and it's going to be kind of like Fibbage where you get points if people guess your lie about what it is. It'll make sense as we watch it, but first we have to sit through a long drawing period.
Which doesn't feel as long if you're playing,
Yeah.
because you're drawing something. But we probably shouldn't say draw something. We should
Although
say-
people are doing a great job, we're only waiting on one person who I'm guessing is Cupcake again. If you get kicked out, by the way, it'll remember you on your device. Just kind of
Okay, all your
refresh
pictures
or go
are
back in or
Let's
rejoin.
take a look.
Big.
Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick
This
the
is
other
the worst
players
yin
into
yang
thinking
symbol
it's
I've
the
ever
title.
seen.
You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Yes, Tuesday. Oh wait, worldwide. No,
no.
Tuesday is the North American release date.
So now people who are playing are guessing what they think this drawing in, and they're typing that in right now.
We should release a soundtrack of music from our game.
All right, here are your choices.
Tilda face.
Pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Tilda? Like a... Yeah, it does look like a tilde. I like awaiting test results. That would get a like from me.
This game has a like system, like Fibbage did. Phantom Menace viewer.
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Electricity is Life says, love the drawful art style and matching sounds. Thank you. I love it too.
I like the question mark at the end. I don't think anybody got that.
Nobody can get it. Surprising how often that happens.
I actually have a tattoo that looks exactly like that.
DJ Kipling says, that face represents me in the wake of the news of US-only release. I'm sorry, DJ Kipling. If you've got a computer and you've got Steam, then you can play.
Or you will
Soon.
be able to play.
You will be able to.
Have you guys ever been to E3? Yes.
Let's take a look.
I was there showing Fibbage last year.
Type in your titles
Might have seen
now.
me.
This game does not have multiplayer between copies of the game, but it does have, you can stream it online and people can connect to your game like we're doing right now.
Yeah. It's exciting to have online multiplayer, but what we saw with the console release in 2011 is very, very few people ever took advantage of it, and it's a massive engineering feat for us to put that into the game. So we decided to instead have a bunch more awesome games.
The weird flickering that keeps happening is not the game.
Oh,
It's our capture card.
Oh, yeah.
Hurry up, typing time is almost over.
We give you a lot more time to make up lies in this one.
Yeah. Because we wanted to make it more twitchable.
Pick it.
And here are your choices.
That's neat.
Zombie Moon!
Thank you, Don Pardo.
Pick something.
Have you ever created an internal meme at your company to make fun of a potential hire? If so, who was that guy? Was it Steve? Would you be willing to cut a check for resulting therapy? Yes. Spencer and me.
I feel
Was
like
it Steve? No. Would you be willing to cut a check? No.
I feel like we make memes to make fun of people that work here, but not potential hires. Once you get in the door, we will make fun of you mercilessly. In fact, actually, it's worth talking a little bit more about the cutout Steve-O back here. Because this is a meme around the office. Basically, the head editor of You Don't Know Jack here, the head writer, the director of the game, had a picture of himself in a musical in high school on Facebook. I believe that's South Pacific. And we have been photoshopping this picture over and over again. We should...
Probably, how many years? 7 years?
Yeah, for a long time. And then we made a cardboard cutout of it as well.
I think before memes were memes.
Yeah.
We made this a meme.
We've also done some very long-term pranks. And by we, I mean not me. Because I was the victim of the last one. We should show that video from our Christmas party.
Hey!
Are we all playing? Who's playing?
None of us.
Just people at home are
None
playing.
of us are playing.
I'm actually
Luke's playing.
Oh, are you?
Are you what?
I am what?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, you're totally cribbing on someone else's
Yeah.
handle there.
No. What? No.
They're both
We're
whack.
both what all the time. Mine won't fit anymore with the new character list.
Night sweater. What's a night sweater?
I like shirts in space! Luke, you can tell us which one is yours because they won't find out for 30 seconds.
Oh. Stardust.
Stardust? That's a good one.
Shirts in
Pick
space.
something.
Junior JRSA asks, if we're too late to play with you guys live, can we try to answer the questions
What
in the
did
chat?
everybody pick?
No.
No.
You are strictly forbidden from answering in the chat. We've actually affected the functionality of.
If you want to get banned, that's what you do.
We've got an auto ban button.
They're kidding. They're kidding.
We're kidding. Please play in the chat. If we don't see yours, so we're kind of like keeping track of a lot of things at once. We love jokes in the chat and just trying to answer in the chat.
Wait, I've seen some better days.
Yeah, we should do Steve-O cutoff. Just reprint.
Should try and actually.
Give a better bulge, maybe?
This was tiled
Cross
together.
bulge.
I don't know if I still have the full size, high resolution version of this.
Enter anything that could almost make
That is
sense.
an interesting pointillist approach.
Yeah. Allard, by the way, did all the art for, or most of the art for Drawful, right?
Yeah, most of it. As you can tell, it was a one-person job.
I think it's awesome. I like how the background, which was kind of a later addition, the sort of fluttering lines. A lot of us think that those just look like it's like leg hairs or maybe pubes floating around.
It's pretty sparse for cubes. I mean,
No, depends what your style is.
Wildcoder says, Allard, come closer. You're one tiny pixel. Yeah, you're pretty far away.
Yes, we did have to censor our room codes. We had a little bit of a unfortunate
Yeah.
room code that somebody got on Twitter and pointed out to us, so we had to take some of those out.
Yeah. But like anything that's like really would be awful to see. But things like poop can still randomly appear. So be excited if the letters just randomly
Here are
form
your
poop.
choices.
it's not planned. Oh, it's God's plan.
Invisible car.
I feel like the drawing is pretty good. Was this Peekaboo Duke's drawing? Because a lot of the answers are pretty close. We're all like in the same.
It was Cupcake. That's my handle.
Yeah. Whenever we play Call of Duty, Allard is Cupcake. That's his.
My favorite You Don't Know Jack question is the Dis or Dat with Lindsay Lohan and Trainwrecks.
That's a good one. Someone asked in the chat what our favorite question from any You Don't Know Jack game is. I always remember when I played it, like the original games. I love the surprise ones. There was one that the question was, do you remember that scene in A Fish Called Wanda when Kevin Kline shoves the chips up Michael Palin's nose? And then it says, well, do you? And the answers are just, yes, I remember, no, I don't remember. It was like just a random Easter eggy question. I just love stuff like that.
I always remember the trying to figure out what candy a tracheotomy is the most like. I had like Milk Duds and Lifesavers and Pez, and of course Pez was the answer. But the box 6, which is the joke that comes after the question, if you said actually it wasn't box 6, it was a response. But if you said Milk Duds, he was like, no, that's more like a colostomy. And for some reason that joke still makes me laugh. Because poop jokes are funny.
Poop jokes are funny.
Hashtag poop theme.
If anyone in the chat has a favorite You Don't Know Jack question, let us know.
Pick something.
My Seventh Dementia says, my favorite This or That was the one you guys created to catch that cheater. Oh gosh. That's a whole long story. When we did the online version,
I don't even know about that.
this was right before the 2011.
Right.
And we had a daily This or That. And we had someone that was clearly cheating.
Right.
And I don't remember what we did to catch them.
Yeah, because they were just looking up the answers on the. They were scraping the URL. And doing all sorts of hacky things. It wasn't really that really difficult. Our security was never that. It's just sophisticated.
Moose Poison. That was actually a really good drawing.
That is a very good drawing of Moose Poison.
I like how they kind of did it offset.
Yeah, he started their drawing and then ran out of clothes on
5 likes. Look at that.
Wait, you got that? 5 likes?
Moose Pirate.
Wow.
My favorite wrong answer of the game sponsor is STD Superstore. Although that might not be a wrong answer of the game. It's just sponsored.
Oh god, don't tell me that. Kicking 222.
What did Kicking 222 say?
I've been playing Jack since I was like 12, and I turn 30 next month.
I just told you that I'm 30. And you were like,
I know.
I could be your father.
I could be your father.
No.
It's not. It's I might have known Deb.
You might have experienced.
How old's your
Jeb.
mom? How old's your
Just
mom?
leave my mom out of this.
Okay.
I was in a rock band. I used to like.
This is like the 5th consecutive episode of this thing we've done where we've talked about my mom.
We talk about your mom every day at work, so this is probably.
I work here. I know.
Mortality. Does your mom watch this Twitch?
Mrs. Jacobs, if you were watching.
Were you living in New York City in 1988?
Is YDKJ 2015 roughly the same size as the last release? Which release are you talking about?
I assume he means they mean the 2011 release.
I think that one had more questions.
I think that one was slightly larger, but didn't come with 4 other games. But it's comparable. It's a big.
You can play Drawful literally forever.
Yeah, and the You Know Jack is big. It's got, I believe, 50 episodes.
Wow.
Which I would say the majority of
10
people
question
won't get
episodes.
through all of them. Yeah, and it includes wrong answer of the game, which people are talking about in the chat.
Screw your neighbors.
All new wrong answer sponsors and prizes.
Evan Jacover, best friend for hire, is JBG Evan.
Yes.
So feel free to add him on Facebook.
We're still renting out Evan.
Yeah.
He makes pretty good money
Let's
for
do
us.
this again.
What was the answer to the last one?
Yes, Jack 2015 has the wrong answer of the game. With an all-new set of hilarious wrong answer prizes.
They are hilarious.
I will say that writing the wrong answer of the game questions is one of the hardest parts.
Because they're always easier questions.
They're always,
it tricks you into like, oh, I know that one off.
Yeah.
I still remember the brainstorm where that came up. We were like, what can we do?
Yeah.
And we decided to celebrate getting things wrong.
Yeah, I was always, for a while, I had been pushing the idea that I just think it's funny to incentivize people to get questions wrong.
It is the way to do it.
Poop food.
I feel like it tastes better than it was.
The
It's kind of like low expectations. It's like low expectations.
Poop theme is a running hashtag. The Twitch stream. I feel like we should just change our Twitch stream name to Poop.
He has a really expensive wine and he drinks it.
Steve Jobs.
That was a hamburger.
An apple and a dead and a grave. That's a good answer. That's Steve Jobs. Oh, balls.
No,
Balls.
it's fine. I think.
Oh no.
Oh, balls.
No, it didn't crash. Our TV just went to sleep. I don't want to jinx us, but so far, good job on not crashing.
Crash! This is the first time we've shown anything that was done.
What a coincidence. I want banjos.
Banjo funeral.
And a
That does not look like a banjo.
I played this game about 5,000 times. I still don't remember all
It
this.
looks like a chainsaw.
It does. It sort of looks like a compass, or like a,
Yeah.
or
Could be a necklace or like a dog tag.
yeah, it looks like dog tags.
I've worked here for almost 3 years and Evan has never taken me out for a beer, so.
And now,
He's not a big
this
drinker.
thing.
Gross.
Gross roar. What?
This is an underwear monster.
Damn it.
Is that what you're
What
gonna
else
put?
We are talking about expanding our games if they become popular.
Yeah, people are asking if there will be added more content. We're still not sure, but this pack has a massive amount of content.
Many more hours than Vivid.
Yeah.
6,000
people
questions.
that ran out of content in Fibbage are a lot
There
less
is.
likely.
It is. Liveswatter has 6,000 questions.
Liveswatter has 6,000 questions. Drawful has over 1,000 prompts. And if you redo prompts, it's harder to remember them than it is in Fibbage.
Hurry up, typing time is almost over.
And by the time you finish Drawful, then you will have started over.
And here are your choices.
Your pants.
Underpants demon.
Underpants versus underwear.
I know. Is that a regional thing? Like,
Yeah, it might be.
Underpants?
Will there be a season pass so I can get
Where's
additional
Captain
weapons?
Underpants?
Yes.
Where's that from?
If you pre-order at Babbage's, you'll be able to get some DLC.
Babbage's? It still exists?
No, I was trying to think of a store that doesn't exist anymore. Fibbage XL has all the old content plus new.
Yeah.
The new content will come first.
Also, like in England, isn't pants? I think pants means underwear.
What?
Yeah.
Pants?
Yeah. You get
What?
Pants at Marks and Spencer.
Just pants? And what are pants called?
What are
Slacks.
pants
Trousers.
Trousers. Trousers.
That's why the game's not being released in England.
called?
No, we tried to get a deal with Funkoland, but they wouldn't.
It's gonna be.
Merv! Congrats, Merv.
Yo, Merv.
Whoa, a lot of likes.
A lot of likes.
Ooh, it's a.
You're a likey group.
Fun fact, that screen used to crash the game really horribly.
Because that owl was like made of
This owl was
Oh, everyone! I like how people are always like, we gotta get restarted as fast as possible so we can play again. But we're like, why can't I quit in this screen?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
You just have to know how to play the game.
All right, we are going to switch to another game.
Ice water.
Yeah, let's play Lice Water because everyone can play.
Everyone can play.
Look at the font. Look at this. Look at this menu. This is probably one of the best menus ever made.
Oh my god, I can't believe that it's not one of the worst menus
No,
ever made.
look. I love the way it looks.
Okay.
It just gave,
All right.
it was a nightmare to make.
Tell me about it. I will
Yes.
say, I mean, you wanted to do the elevator first, right?
Yeah, I wanted to do it like an elevator.
But
I didn't make it.
then I thought, this is party game, so we should do boxes. And it's the only 3D.
But what if
games.
what if every floor is a new party? So it opens and there's a party.
We kind of did the whole elevator thing with before.
Half the chat is you guys.
I'm never gonna let go of my elevator theme.
Someday we'll do an elevator again.
So this is the room code. Everybody join in because we can have up to 100 people playing.
Yes, elevator, exactly
Like the ride, right.
Don't start to let people join before you.
Yeah, let people join before you start. I mean, people can come in later, but it's more fun to give everyone a chance to play from the beginning.
All right.
And
17,
number
18,
people
19,
big.
20,
Oh, it's going down.
21, 22,
I like to imagine
22.
people entering, and the second they enter, they're like, you know what? No,
24.
I don't want to play.
Yes,
Wow.
everybody has the ability to start.
As
the
soon
game.
as one player's in Last Water, you can start the game.
Yeah. I think 26 is enough. You
Yeah,
can
so
start.
go ahead and start it, and if people want to join after, they can.
Yes, you can join whenever your little heart wants to.
I love Phil's hosting in this game.
Yeah,
Digger,
Phil's
yeah.
funny.
So-
We're going to have Phil in at some point. Maybe he'll read the lies live.
Hosts, Licewater, Phil Riddlelli. You know Jack, Tom
then.
Gottlieb.
Before we get started, don't forget
Phil Riddlelli?
Yeah.
So he's an old school television guy. He's also from the Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind original cast. He still does it.
What are you covering
Yeah.
with the video?
Oh, I'm not covering anything. I still know where the best place to put this is.
Oh, you're covering the room code. That's
Sorry.
It's like the worst.
the timer. Move it to the bottom left.
Yeah.
Nothing's in the bottom left.
Pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
Any guesses in the room whether this is true or a lie?
It's false.
How's that go? Ask Junior, what are you trying to join with, Junior, that you're getting an error?
Oh, it's true.
I was about to say that's too awesome to be
Son of a-
false. Which is to say, reality is better than art is
Yeah.
right.
The fine for a speeding ticket in Finland varies depending on your income.
Fine, just being different.
This is true.
I believe this is true.
Dave's socialist.
That's the right kind of socialism.
It is, I know.
The happiest people in the world live in Denmark.
My brother loved his music.
Yeah. Sure, you pay a lot in taxes, but you know.
First it says I'm disconnected, then it says object. Well, if you tell us what device you're using, then maybe that's a ticket.
Ravioli was called obscene when it was first invented.
That's false. It was probably invented in like 1400s.
As Evan, who works here, pointed out in the chat, you can see Phil in pretty much every TV show with Chicago in the title. He's a local actor, and if you saw when you see his face, you'll recognize him. He's in a lot of stuff in small parts. Usually he'll be on a local show, and then a week later it'll be announced that it's being canceled.
So you're saying that he's like the kiss of death?
He really is. He's the Ted McGinley. Is that the guy?
Which Android device?
There's
hundreds.
More specific helps. What browser also?
Put in a bug and have the in our thing.
Mississippi didn't the amendment abolishing slavery.
Ben's drinking a tall glass of vodka.
Vodka water.
Look, I gotta replace my goddamn sewer line. All right. That's not a browser.
Internet browser.
If you're using a native Android browser, there's a good chance it won't work. Some Android phones, the native browser doesn't support what we're doing. So try using Chrome or
In
Firefox.
Sweden than Australia.
Okay, Android out. So it only works on Nexus 6 or above.
It's not true.
That's
Pascal.
I want this to be. I want this to be
Cody's
true.
giving you some lip there.
I want this to be true desperately.
I know it's best.
Oh, damn it.
Innards.
Bacon is a Vietnamese curse word meaning your fat mother.
Bacon!
No, Evan, don't be stupid.
I'm making it official. I'm not getting a Nexus 6.
Oh, really?
My wife is. She's obsessed with it.
I got
It's
a
huge.
946.
Huge.
She's like.
Is it bigger than the new iPhone?
I'm just going
It's
for
a little bigger than the
You're gonna get the 6 regular.
Lydia in the
Yeah, let me
lead.
get one. See it. I'm not gonna get one, but I saw Arnie says it's pretty big.
No, yeah,
I got the plus.
You
Yeah.
are your next 7 fact category.
For those of you watching
I
this
don't
later
have
on
Huge
YouTube,
hand there.
Big hand.
for people watching this later on YouTube, I encourage you to watch us live Fridays at 2 p.m. Central Time and participate in the chat. There's always a lot of funny people talking in the chat. A lot of people that work here are also making jokes in the chat, and it's more than we can acknowledge live on the show. But you definitely want to be a part of it.
It's too bad that there's no way to kind of play back the chat in real time on Twitch. It would be fun.
There is. You can have it go on the screen.
But I haven't seen one that looked
On a
good.
YouTube
Like it's always like small, and I feel like it always looks crappy. And if an answer is more than half a sentence long, it gets cut off.
Right.
Yeah.
Direct knowledge.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck up.
Get out!
Sorry, excuse my language.
Get out!
It's rated T. It's okay.
I just realized I was swearing like a sailor one episode. I was like, damn.
I do.
Oops.
Look, the internet is full of
The
F
IRS
words.
sends a 1040 to Santa Claus each year.
We just don't have a lot of screen real estate to put that on either. Like we're kind of using the whole screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shift it over, wouldn't it? Or is it just overlay it?
I think they overlay.
We try to make the text as big as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time
A
on
church in the
fonts.
Philippines baptizes babies in maple syrup.
Please be true.
Is this coming to Chromecast? Ben, you want to answer that one?
No.
We're looking into it.
Maybe
We're looking into it.
if we get to. Everyone's getting a delay.
Yeah. Obviously, Twitch has a delay, but if your device should have the question and answer on it, or not the answer, but the question and the true or false.
So you say there's one that shifts it over. Is that
The-
right?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
talking browser?
Well, no, he's just saying there's a thing you get for the Twitch videos that'll shift over the video and put the chat bar.
Oh, that's
It doesn't.
interesting. Use that.
You can do the same thing on iOS.
King Charles II's wig was.
I know Zuba is a huge fan of Comic Sans, and at some point, Comic Sans will be ironic and cute to use. But
My favorite is the Achewood comic where they murder the guy who invented Comic Sans. Because that guy's a monster.
it's not. I mean,
You can hack it. Don't give them ideas.
Danny Boy the Zombie asks, where do you go to play again?
Washington National Cathedral in
To play right now, go to jackbox.tv in up in the right-hand corner, and the code is DYJR. Danny, by the way, probably has Danny was one of our researchers, so he helped research some of the find the crazy facts, which are really hard to find.
Will it be on Ouya? What's an Ouya?
we're huge fans of Ouya, big supporters.
We released 2 games on it.
Yeah, we released a couple games on
Hey,
it.
they had a fun party.
Are you
Yeah,
giving
they
away
buy-
any copies of the game today?
No.
We don't have any copies to give away yet.
Yeah, we don't have any copies yet. So we don't even have it ourselves.
Category is presidential first.
I mean, we've already pirated it, sold it to our friends in Hong Kong.
And
But
try to figure out if they're total
None of us have friends in Hong Kong but you.
that's true.
Richard Nixon was the first U.S. president to lie.
We'll give it away for $24.99.
Danny, you should go ahead and play because, I mean, you're going to be way behind. Also, you research, like, you don't know the answers to everything. I feel like we haven't gotten any of the really crazy final round ones on the Twitch stream yet of Lie Swatter. Some of the Lie Swatter final rounds get really weird.
Which number am I thinking of in this?
Mm-hmm. It's in the game, yeah.
Isn't Ouya what the Kool-Aid man shouts while he breaks through the wall? That's a good one.
Evan asks, can we give away Dragon Age? No.
One question.
So if any of these facts are incorrect,
Keep it to yourself.
ask Danny Boy the Zombie helped to research this, so it's his fault.
Wait, what? That's a lie. Oh my god.
It's true.
That's crazy.
I mean, was it? I think it was really
They had
uncommon.
midwives back then.
I think it was really uncommon to be born in a hospital.
Midwives.
Until
People,
recently.
Yeah, that's true.
a lot of the world still uses
And
them.
then he was probably dressed as a little girl until he was like 3. Like,
Evan, you can have an Oreo from the kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna get one.
Did Television Jackbox originally do acrophobia?
no.
No.
We do get asked that every week. We should have a
No,
buzzer.
there's not a German
Yeah, we should
version.
have a buzzer.
We need an FAQ.
Abe
Yeah.
Lincoln
Yeah,
was the
it's
first
kind of
US
like,
president to give a
Can we just get a button that has a recording of me going, no?
But thank you for your question, Mr. Game Show.
We're fans of acrophobia.
We love acrophobia.
And it was featured on Berserk.com.
Andrew Jackson was the
In
first US president to
1997.
die of natural
Why did they think that we made that? Because Jack was on that site too?
Yep, because it was Berkeley Systems, and Berkeley Systems, you know,
That's
had
the only
a
reason,
couple
because it
different
was hosted next to.
Sounds like a
kids.
normal
Yeah.
Friday, Evan.
kids. Yep.
I like Evan in the chat says, I'm not getting any work done. Sorry, Steam version. So if the Steam version isn't out in time for Thanksgiving, because Evan's been making so many jokes in the chat that he didn't get any work done.
Evan's not even working on the PC version right now.
Yes, and that show's on the same site.
What if this was true? I want one of these just to be George Washington was the first president.
Where were you when we were writing that category?
Is Raul?
Programming the original game.
Raul must be wild coder, right?
Yes.
He's testing out all of the characters that we have to support.
Oh, really? That's funny.
He's always doing that.
Someone hit new players, and we'll play again.
There we go. Look how smooth
Look
that
at
transition
this.
was.
Wow. It didn't actually
seamless.
Ooh.
Well, I guess you could just done the same players. What's
Yeah,
the
it
point of
doesn't
making
really
everybody
Well, it's fun to watch the number rack up. We only have 44 people watching us now. We had 45. Next week it's going to be
3.
If we break 100, we will give away a copy of the party pack on the stream next week.
So
I like how you set the bar so low.
break 100.
Hey, it's double what we have.
No, I mean for what we're giving away.
That's a free copy of a $25 game.
Well, we still won't have the codes until next week, probably.
I would have preferred we waited to start it a little bit longer, but
you can keep joining in.
You can keep joining.
This isn't like Fibbage where you have to get all the players in beforehand. Can we hire Evan to be a best friend? You can email him at
best friend
for hire.
Best friend for hire at hotmail.net.
And we're not affiliated with.
What should we do now that the party pack is done?
The electric chair was invented by a hog farmer.
We're gonna have some turkey. Or some faux turkey.
Dig a new sewer line at my house.
In one case.
Does You Don't Know Jack 2015 have single player? Yes!
It sure does.
As does Lyswatter.
Have 2 brains.
No, that's not what you asked.
If we made Lyswatter work with a controller, would you be able to play it offline, single player?
Yeah.
Mesopotamian farmers crossbred pumpkins and
Yeah,
grapes
could've
to
done
create
that.
the first
We didn't.
watermelon.
I think if we had done Jack first, that's how
that's kind of
that's how what we would end up doing.
Yes, we are going to take over the world.
We should kickstart plush Lyswatter toys.
When we first did the mobile version of Lyswatter, that was like Harry was convinced that we should have cute creatures in the game. He wanted the cute bugs because he was convinced that kids would fall in love with them Angry Birds style. Not thinking about the fact that there's so many animal sex facts in this game. This is not a game for kids, but I do love the bugs. I think they're pretty awesome.
All use of cute things is completely
ironic
and kind of making fun of mobile games. But
it was lost on you people. It was lost on you people.
It is funny that they're so cute, and then you just see them horribly smash.
Although weirdly, like Harry wanted them to explode with laundry.
Yeah,
and weird things. He's like, when you slap them, they should like explode with laundry. And I was like, did you have spicy food last night?
Dave.
And here's where everyone stands at the
Look at these scores.
Wow. James.
Here are your next 7 fact categories.
Anyway, in a future update, you guys can keep the player score up during the waiting for other players menu.
The Jamaican beach.
That's not a bad
Which
idea.
score?
at the end of the game, I think.
Personal score?
Yeah, so you keep the well, even if you just keep it up on the screen, like just so you can, you know.
I don't know which score you're talking about.
The scoreboard at the end.
Yeah.
Scoreboard or
It's
your
worth
score?
considering. We'll think about it. It's not a bad idea.
This game makes me feel handicapped. I'm sorry that this game makes you feel like you have
that's
like
not
part
really
of your body
the
doesn't
correct
work.
way
I
to
think
say
he's talking
that
about this.
anymore.
He means his legs.
He's talking about this. Can the score be right here
On the controller.
after you select it?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's
That
a
would
good
be
idea. We can actually fix that without updating the game. So
Yeah, we can, that's an easy. That's a really easy fix that Ben could do tonight.
Yeah.
Probably.
Stay up a little later.
he won't, but he could.
I mean, he's got no way to flush his toilet right now. But
Weird part is it is flushing and it is going somewhere. I just don't know where it's going.
Into the ground.
Do you smell it? Is that
No.
How did they realize they had to do this?
We were having them do some work with our ejector pit, and we were like, hey, why don't you guys just scope our sewer line too while you're here?
And then they were like, no, your sewer line's actually
completely collapsed.
It's going into the groundwater.
So that's why my little yard is so shitty.
Ginger Giant says, need more commercials. Are there any more in You Know Jack 2015? Yes, they're all new fake commercials.
If you sit there and stare at the credits for a while, you will be hopelessly entertained.
Yeah.
Chinese spies were caught when the CIA set up a fake
It's Larry Dog 64 asking, how are we today? How are you guys today? How are you, Arnie?
Fuck off.
I'm good. I'm a little tired. I have a newborn, so I'm not getting full night's sleep, but on the whole, I'm doing good.
My teeth are very clean. I just came from the dentist.
I just had 4 crowns, so mine are very
How many cavities did you have?
I got an A- from my dentist.
Wait, you get graded?
Yes.
I want to go to that dentist.
It's been too long since I've been to the dentist. I know it's going to be painful and expensive.
I waited 5 years and it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do we not have insurance for that?
We do. Our
do.
dental isn't the best.
No, it's like you get $1,000 or something. $1,000.
Spent that real quick.
I
was like, woo! Crowns are expensive.
One year I spent enough to send 2 children to private school.
Is Billy O'Brien in You Don't Know Jack 2015? Yes.
Yes.
Billy O'Brien is in that game.
But there's a twist!
Yes.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, you'll have to play to experience the saga of Billy O'Brien.
Here are your scores.
You guys Zuba and Evan are making us look like assholes because they're like answering the question in the chat before they actually get to hear us answer
Yeah,
it.
then 30 seconds later we answer it.
Yeah.
Be about one category. That
But, you know,
category is real US
history
word
will be
guesses.
written by what we say in the video. So.
Can you add an option to disable the everyone's in button? No.
Easter Seal Society for Cripples.
The twist is
Unless
Billy
we have
has
a-
been dead the whole time.
This is one of my favorite lie swatter categories.
Are there any categories where they're all true?
No. I thought about I actually put a lot of thought into doing one that was just facts about Bill Murray, and every single one would be true. Because I feel like there's
That'd be
easily
great.
7 crazy Bill Murray facts, but I'm just running out of time.
State of Indiana versus Giant Baby.
Wait, was that first one true? The Easter seals?
Yeah. I believe
Oh,
it was.
Jesus.
If Billy O'Brien becomes a real boy midway through the game, I'll freak out. That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. That's not what happens, but
We'll keep that in mind.
yes.
That would be awesome.
He should have his own
New
spin-off
category,
game.
New question type.
Can we?
And all of a sudden,
In some ways, what happens
his voice
is
lowers.
in some ways, what happens to Billy is exactly the opposite of that. If that makes any sense.
Yes, it is true.
Cat fancy versus dog fancy.
Billy O'Brien is really, he pushes the buttons. I mean, some people laugh immediately, and some people want to shut it down.
He
A
has-
lot of people hate Billy O'Brien.
He has my second favorite, Jack moment where
I'm
he
Billy
comes
with
in
cats.
and he's like,
Cat voices freak me out.
well, like it was like the first Facebook episode with him in it, and he comes in and he's like, oh no!
But Billy O'Brien wasn't in Facebook, right?
Yeah, no, I think he
Yeah,
is.
he was.
He was.
Yeah,
We didn't.
I think eventually.
Yeah, because there's a couple
yeah,
questions.
yeah,
One
yeah.
about
he
trees.
didn't end up in the Weaver.
Birch tree.
Like, we didn't revisit it in the party play.
Can we ever just make a Billy O'Brien game?
Snobs versus slobs.
Yeah, it's called
I feel like Alan would be the type to have a home brewery set up in his basement. That is exactly correct.
Steve.
Shut up, Steve. Shut up.
What?
What?
You know what question type is not in the new game, but I always really loved it, is Nocturnal Emissions, which was in the 2000s.
Those were always really easy.
They were
Like,
really
I always
easy,
got them.
and I think they're really funny, and they were fun to write, but
They're
they're so art
hard
intensive.
to
Yeah.
do, art-wise. I mean, they were fun to do, but they would when we were
I have
doing
never
them.
even seen a 2011 version.
Really? We should play it. It's pretty good. It's the basis for everything that we've done. Although I would say actually the web game was the basis for everything that we did, like the 2005
Yeah.
version. We stole a lot of stuff from that.
What's Tom's favorite question to record? We have no idea.
That's a good question. We'll have Tom, the voice of Cookie, on relatively soon. We'll have
Is he gonna join in?
He's definitely in for doing it. We just have to figure out. We still have to figure out the
James.
We have like 4 computers.
Take it at.
If we have him on a computer
Right.
here, we could
Skyping
Skype
in and looking.
Only won by 40 points.
Oh wait, I should let people see the scoreboard.
Wait, I want to see some of these names.
No,
balls.
they're gone.
Yeah, that's so quick at the end there.
All right. Let's see. Your last chance for questions before we finish up for this week.
My arms are shiny.
Will you ever make a soundboard?
No.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible. At one point, when we were like really like struggling, we thought maybe we should do like ringtones to make money, and we came up with this website called grumpness.com, and we never posted anything to.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a bunch of ringtones.
We constantly
Back when people had ringtones. Nobody has ringtones.
They're too easy to get for free, but I think people still buy seg video tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
People ask for them all the time.
We talked about doing
Well,
another
you can buy-
You Don't Hear Jack, like compilation of songs and commercials. We just never.
We've got so many great theme songs on it.
There's a full version of one of my favorite things is the full version of the Question 5
Yeah.
song, which is I think you can get on iTunes
Oh, can you?
or somewhere.
We'll play that next week, I guess.
If you
have to have a mustache to work at Jackbox. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Can you release the game today so I can throw money at you? Nothing is stopping you from throwing money at us.
I think Mark is the only person who doesn't have a mustache in there.
Well, he doesn't have.
He's Canadian, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
He doesn't
What?
have-
Why did you say that? Yeah, the Question 5 song is pretty amazing.
The Word Spud song, which we played last week, I don't think I have that on here anymore.
That is also a piece of work.
All right, no reason to drag this out any longer. To review very quickly, though, the game comes out on Tuesday. The Jackbox Party Pack comes out on Tuesday on PS3, PS4, and
November
Xbox One.
18th, I think.
Yes. If it's not there in the morning, it'll take, throughout
afternoon.
throughout the day, it'll be populating into the store. It'll be $24.99.
Hey, I'm a Canadian. Shut up.
5 games.
It's coming to Steam very soon. We're shooting for before Thanksgiving. Definitely follow us on @Jackbox Games, @YouDon'tKnowJack, @Fibbage. Come subscribe to our Twitch stream, and we'll be back again next Friday at 2:00 Central. I don't know what we'll maybe play more of these games again. We'll see if we can get Cookie in here or something. He'll be in here soon. Thanks so much.
I think we should play TF2 or something.
You should watch me play StarCraft.
We definitely are going to play
Mario
other
Kart.
games.
Bring
like,
Mario Kart in.
Oh, we should bring Mario Kart.
But
in.
should we, like, the week that the
Yeah.
pack comes out, promote it
Totally.
by
Wouldn't that
playing?
be what we would do?
That's
'Cause we're-
true. I really want to play Hide in Plain Sight on the.
Oh,
that is good.
That's a really
That's a
fun
great
game.
game.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
If you have strong opinions on what we should play next week, tweet them at us or post on our Facebook page. You can also follow me at Mr. Arnie. You can follow Allard at
_Allard on Twitter, and then just ALLARD on Instagram, and you'll see pictures of my travels.
yeah. And you can find Luke on Tinder at
Just Luke.
just Luke. All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
I could spend all afternoon reading the chat, but thanks so much, guys. See you next week.